Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. The first day of our challenge did not get off to the start that I was looking for. Hopefully, we can turn that around. Day 2, January 3rd. Let's do it. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that you put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so first things first, let's pull up the performance, which sucked ass from yesterday, but let's just take a look. All right, so with commissions and everything, it looks like we took a loss of $469. So right now we are negative 469 out of the $3,000 profit target that we need to hit to get this account funded. We took 2 trades yesterday. We took a session 1 oil, which was a loss. I believe it was 28 or 29 ticks of a loss. And then we also took a gold loss, which I should say we took a loss in the gold session. And then there was no trade in session 2 at all in oil. So, and I was not going to take that. As I stated yesterday in the beginning of the challenge, I believe that if we take 2 early losses, we're going to shut it down for the day, just to kind of keep risk and capital preservation in check. That's kind of like my own internal rule. Now that might change depending on how the challenge goes. So if we can build up the account to have some kind of a buffer in there, then I might be willing to definitely take a third trade if we go 0-2 or if we go 2-0. So if we win the first 2 trades, I'm also thinking about not taking a third trade as well. And that's just to kind of keep the profits moving, staying in the green. I think it's a healthy strategy. We'll see how it goes here. Just a quick review of, let's see if I can open this up here. A quick review of the NQ Rob reversal from yesterday. We had no trades yesterday, so here is our session, which is 8:30 in the morning to 1:15 in the afternoon Central Time. That's the only time that I'm looking to take the 15-minute Rob reversal. And interesting thing was that there was really no setups at all. Not even signals that that we wouldn't have worked out anyways. So we'll see what we can do on this for today, if we might get a trade set up on that one or not. That particular trade, I am trading on one of my funded TopStep accounts. I got funded strictly from that 15-minute Rob reversal, and I figured stay with the same strategy, and let's see where we can take, if I take a payday from that funded account, which would be awesome. All right, so we've got oil on the left and we've got gold on the right. It's 8:02 on the 3rd of January, 8:02 Central Time. I am still out of town. I am in Eastern Time, but all of my charts and everything is still set to Central Time, just to keep everything pretty much as normal as I can from my house, minus the money tree. I don't have a money tree here. I should have actually, and I was thinking about telling my wife to buy me one, but then I would hate to leave that here and have a money tree die on me. So that would not be, I don't think that would have been a great strategy. So we are returning back home at the end of this week for the end of our kids' break. So let's see here what the morning strategies have kind of coming and I'll walk you through each of the sessions. Remember, if you're trying to follow along and you want to know, hey, what is this guy trading? It is an inside bar strategy in oil and in gold that I have been trading now for a good amount of time, that has really gotten me to another level of profitability and consistency, has eliminated my over trading. There's just a lot of really good things that have come out of these rule-based strategies that I have kind of developed and back tested. Now, yesterday we got punched in the mouth. I mean, that's the truth of things. We took a pretty damn good hit yesterday, but we'll see how we can recover here. The charts that you guys are looking up here, I kind of explained. I linked in the description below the indicators that I'm using. The inside bar indicator on NinjaTrader. This is a free indicator that you can get from TradeSaber. I mentioned him in yesterday's video. I'm going to give him another shout out. I think he is a fantastic, just a good human being, man, to put out a lot of these indicators that he has worked on. He doesn't charge. I think almost everything is free. I know that he's got some kind of trading bot that I think charges a one-time fee for. But just majority of the stuff that he puts out there, I'm just, again, giving him his props. So TradeSaber is where you can get the inside bar indicator, which I really like. The second that it doesn't become an inside bar, like you just saw here in oil, it just goes into the regular white and black candles. If it stays green, we know that green or red, we know that we have an active inside bar. It does count an inside bar as an equal high or an equal low to the bar to the left of it, which is part of my strategy. Some indicators out there do not, some inside bar indicators do not do that. So that's one thing I really like. And the other thing that I use that I showcased yesterday was my order entry management system. And this is an indicator that I did purchase from Trade Devils. I believe I put a link in the description below. I have no affiliation with them at all whatsoever. I've just been using it for about 2 years, and it gets the job done. It's, if you're wanting to trade these type of strategies, I think, and you want to trade them manually, I think it's a very good option for getting into entries very quickly. And I think I showcased that yesterday pretty well. And again, you'll see them here today in our video, because I am sure we are going to get into a trade here soon. So what I'll do from this point on is I'm going to record both sessions. I'll give you guys some commentary when we're in a trade, and give you guys a recap of how the day's trades go. Again, probably the last time I'm going to say it, if you want to follow along with my trying to get this evaluation account funded, if you've ever thought about signing up with a prop firm, I do have an affiliation with TopStep. There is a link below in my description, and if you're looking about doing it and you want to maybe follow along with my trading, it is an option out there. I don't want to be a salesperson, but it does obviously help the channel here a little bit. So let's stick around and let's see if we can extract some profits from the market. Let's do it. All right, so here we get into our first trade in oil, session 1, which is between 8 and 9 a.m. We're just waiting for this inside bar here to close. I'm already getting ready to put in my my order entries here to go short or long, depending on which way price action wants to go.
Order submitted.
There you go. So I've got my entry and my got both of my entries with 1 tick offset on there. I've sped up this video because this trade ends up taking about 30 minutes. So with the magic of editing, we can bring this down to about 3 minutes. So I was, to be honest with you, we get activated here into the long. I am setting up now my stop loss and my take profit. This is a big trade. This is actually a huge trade in oil right now. I'm looking at about 300, I believe it was $370 in profit here. And then on the right side of the screen, we can see that gold is also setting up for an inside bar play as well. So I'm keeping an eye on that. I'm ready to get my entry in on gold as well. So, and this does happen a lot. It happens where we get into two trades at the same time. The trade in gold is a little unfortunate just because you're going to see here what happens with price action. I'm pretty much getting ready for my entries. There we go. So I've got my entries. We get wicked in here to the short by a tick, and then it just reverses on us very quickly for about $140 loss. I think it was about 14 ticks, maybe 13 ticks. So it was about $130, $140 loss in gold. And now I'm just really banking on this big oil trade. I know that if I can take this one, that I can definitely overcome that small loss in gold. So, and again, this trade takes a while. We are in drawdown pretty much the entire, almost the entire time of this trade, but not a lot. So I mean, you can see that it's been ranging. We've had some inside candles, which just shows that there's still not that decision in the marketplace. And we've got news coming up at 9 a.m. So I know that if we can get a slight push up, that we most likely are going to get a pretty strong move one way or the other in once that news gets released. So let's take a look here at what price action is going to do. So here we start getting a little bit of, we're inching a little bit closer. We're pretty much at our entry price. Now we're just looking for that strong push. That I'm hoping comes, and there it goes. So we've got the push that we're looking for. Now we're all just kind of hoping that news is a catalyst, and that's what it is. Target. Okay, there you have it. So we took a really quick loss in gold. Let me bring up my trading view chart. It's a lot cleaner to take a look at that. And I'll show you guys what happened here in gold, which really sucked. So we got activated we got an inside bar at about 8:40 in the morning. We got activated to the short, literally by a tick. It's these ticks that reverse out that have really been hurting me. And same thing happened here. We got ticked into the trade to go short, and then we just get a really big rip to the upside. The only thing that was not so bad was there was only about 12 or 13 ticks there of risk. So we took a loss there. I think that the loss was about $130 when it was all said and done. And then as you guys saw in oil was a huge trade. I mean, this thing was just perfection. Absolute perfection on that trade. Let me bring up the oil trade here. So we get the inside bar at 8:30 in the morning. We get activated to the long. This thing sat for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was about a half an hour in the trade. We were in drawdown for a good portion of that trade. And then we get news. It was inching up. We got the news at 9 a.m. And that just brought us right up to our profit target, 39 ticks. That was a huge trade. We currently sit at a profit of $230. And I think I'm going to call it for the day. I'm still on vacation. I got the kids here. They want to go to the beach. That was such a huge win in oil that I'm perfectly happy taking that win of 230 bucks. Been talking to people on Discord, and now that I'm seeing this inside bar set up here, I'm getting really tempted to take this trade. But again, I think we can put some green into the account. I think we're doing ourselves a pretty good trade management. And I keep my kids happy, and I think the entire day becomes a win. So tomorrow I'll show you guys what this $230 win here for the day, what that does to the account. We're still negative, but we ate into a lot of that loss from yesterday. So super happy about that one. And I'm not gonna lie, I might take this trade in my cash account, but we'll see. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Leave me a comment below. Smash the like button on the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to trade the strategies with me, they're all linked in the description below. And happy trading, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.